Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, today our mission is a really fast extraction. We're looking at the 2025 YouTube Growth Strategy Framework.
Yeah, cutting through the noise.
Exactly. We want to give you the shortcut, show you how to get that algorithmic favorability, and, really maximize your channel's profit.
And the core idea, the real pivot here, is that it all hinges on viewer satisfaction. And specifically, maximizing session duration.
Session duration.
It's the total time someone spends on YouTube after they find your video. You've got to be like a good starting point for their YouTube session.
Not just a quick stop.
Exactly. It's moving from just chasing views, high views, to building high value. Yeah. That's what the algorithm wants now.
Okay, but I always thought raw views were, king. That was the metric.
Well, that's the first surprise in the data, isn't it? This niche monetization tier assessment.
Right.
It basically shows that raw volume. It's secondary.
Yeah.
Profitability comes first.
So how did that work in practice?
It's all about RPM, revenue per mil, how much you earn per 1,000 views. And the example they give is pretty stark.
Yeah.
So take an elite tier channel, maybe high-level business coaching or real estate investing. They can pull in $40,000 a month.
Okay.
With only maybe 18,000 views, because the type of view is so valuable to advertisers. B2B stuff, high-ticket items.
Wow, 18,000 views for 40-tality. That really hammers home the RPM point. But okay, let's push back a bit. What if you're in a trash tier niche, as the sources call it, high volume, low RPM? If you suddenly pivot, do this niche evolution, won't you just lose the audience you already have, even if it's small?
That's the gamble. Yeah, the sources are pretty clear. You kind of have to risk it.
Really?
If your niche is structurally low RPM, you need a plan, a staged pivot towards themes with higher commercial intent. You can't make up for a bad niche with volume alone in 2025. It doesn't scale profitably.
Okay, so niche first.
Yeah.
Then what? How do people actually find this valuable content? Discovery, right?
Exactly. And that brings us to the algorithm's, let's call it holy trinity: click-through rate, CTR, audience retention, and overall watch time.
Right, the big three. So what are the benchmarks we should be shooting for?
Well, to get really pushed by the algorithm, suggested widely, you're looking at a solid 5-7% CTR. That's pretty good.
5 to 7%. And retention?
Retention needs to be high, consistently, like 60-70% or even better. People need to stick around.
But hang on, isn't optimizing purely for a huge CTR a bit dangerous? Feels like we're heading back towards clickbait territory.
And that's where it gets really interesting. That's the trap.
Okay.
Let's say you engineer a massive 10% CTR. Great start, right? But if everyone clicks off after, say, 10 seconds because the content doesn't match the hype.
Yeah, the retention tank.
Exactly. The algorithm flags that immediately. Failed clickbait. And it basically penalizes you. It stops promoting the video because you wasted the viewer's click, their time.
Ouch. So the title and thumbnail promise has to be delivered on, instantly. Aggressively, even.
You got it. That hook in the first 10, maybe 15 seconds is absolutely crucial. Validate the click, or you're done algorithmically for that video.
Oh yeah, validate the click. Got it. Now, moving on. Let's talk technical stuff. How does the algorithm, maybe with these new large language models, actually verify the content's quality?
Right, so LLMs, large language models, they're changing the game. They don't just scan your title and description anymore.
No,
they analyze everything. Titles, descriptions, sure, but critically, they're now analyzing the captions and even visual elements.
Captions, so like accessibility features.
Exactly. And here's the actionable insight. Providing high-quality closed captions, the best way is using an SRT file.
That's just a timed text file, right?
Yeah, simple text file. Uploading that turns accessibility compliance into a major SEO ranking factor because the LLM can read your spoken words.
Whoa. So it indexes everything you actually say in the video, making it searchable, even if the keywords aren't in the title.
Precisely. It's turning compliance into, SEO gold, as you put it.
That's huge. Okay, one more pivot. Conversion psychology. The ask, the call to action, the CTA. We used to hear, hit it early, hit it often, but the sources say, mid-video is better. Why wait?
Yeah, the timing is super sensitive.
Good.
Putting the CTA right at the start, like in the first 15 seconds, it's seen as off-putting.
Too soon.
Way too soon.
Yes.
You haven't delivered value yet, haven't earned the right to ask. The sweet spot is mid-video. For a typical 3-5-minute video, maybe you're on the halfway point.
Why then, specifically?
Because that's usually when the viewer's commitment peaks, they've received enough value, they're engaged. Asking then feels natural, like the next logical step, not, a jarring interruption.
Makes sense. Earn the ask first.
Exactly.
Duh.
So bring it all together. What does this mean for you, the creator? right now.
Yeah, the takeaway.
It's about synthesis, really.
Yeah.
You need the technical side sorted, like using those SRT files for indexing. But you also need the psychological framing, right? The CTA timing, the niche selection. It all has to work together.
Technical rigor meets psychological insight, all within a profitable niche. Okay, and here's maybe a final thought, something for you listening to really chew on as you plan.
Yeah.
Think about shorts differently.
Oh yeah, the Shorts Accelerator model.
Right. Stop seeing shorts as just like standalone mini videos. You need to use that high volume potential strategically,
As a funnel.
purely as a discoverability funnel. Their main job isn't direct monetization, it's to push that massive short-form traffic towards your higher value, higher monetizing long-form content. That's how you harness volume without killing your profitability.
Leverage volume to build value. That's the 2025 game.
Cold nights, city under grip of a chrome. AJ moving silent like a king on his throne. Blockchain buzz, chains heavy, digital goals. Whisper through the alleys, the story unfolds. Blockchain, AJ, shadows on the prowl.